Well, g'day guys, welcome to the channel. It's Matt here. Today, what we're going to do is empty the water out of this dam here. So this dam we're going to fill in with the dozers, and we want to get the water out there first. Obviously the less water, the less chance of getting bogged. It is still obviously will be very saturated underneath, but with the bigger dozers we should be able to push some dry stuff over the top and be able to fill it in that way. So I've got the excavator here obviously, and what we're going to do is I'm going to drag a bit of the silt there to make a bit of a channel, and then I'm going to make a little sump here because we have a big pump that we've hired for today. So it's in the back of the ute there. It's a 3-inch pump, and we're just going to pump it out down here into the waterway down there. So I'll cut a trench in this bank as well, and then the pump will be sitting in that, sucking from that little sump there, and hopefully we'll be able to get it all drained. So I've got the pump there. I'll finish laying out that hose properly in a minute, but got the suction hose here into the little sump I made. But what I do have to do, I've got this drum here, I've got to prime that pump. You can see the little bung on the top there. I've just got to fill it up with water, and then then we should be ready to fire up, I think. Oh, there's a bit of water coming out. Just had to dig a little bit of a trench with the excavator just to get the water to flow through there, and then there's a contour bank just here that'll run through to the waterway. Guys, we're just about to pull the pump out. You can see it's doing its job, and yeah, it's just getting a bit slow now and starts sucking air here, so I don't think that's going to be an issue. There's only a couple inches of water there, and yeah, by the time we push fresh dirt over it, it should be fine. I don't think the dozers will sink down, but we have been wrong before and got things stuck, but we'll see how we go. Righto, we're back here at the dam that we were pumping out earlier, and you might be able to hear, got a D11 just showed up here. So what he's currently doing is just ripping around the bank, because yeah, it just makes it a lot easier to push. It's well worth just setting the rippers down, and yeah, it just loosens it all up. And particularly when it's a bit moist, the soil, and it clods together, just yeah, it really helps that. So I am currently just going to have to go to the rock picker, which is up there. So Josiah's on that. One of the wires for the auto greasing function caught up in the PDO and ripped that off, so I just got to put in a section there, join that up. We've got Robbo on the grader there doing yeah, just cleaning up some of the contours there, and we've got Tiny 2, I think it is, up there. In a couple of weeks as a fair bit gets done, you can see all these banks here were done, and up there there's quite a few over there. and then over the other side of that hill there's some more too. So it's working well. It's all happening. Well, it looks like a full load there. You can definitely recommend this over than doing that by hand. There's not a lot of dirt or straw in that either, so it's working well. So what's happened here is a little grease nipple that goes there caught on one of the wires, and the cover is usually on this, but it had broken, so it got pulled off just briefly. And yes, it didn't take long for that to happen, but you live and you learn. And yeah, so this cable goes to the auto greaser there, and then just goes to a cigarette socket in the cab of the tractor. And then you set it whatever time you want, and it'll grease everything. So you got your manifold there, which puts your grease to all the different grease nipples that are around. So it's a very nice thing to have on this, because there are quite a few grease nipples. And just when they're constantly getting greased, there's a lot less chance of them blocking up. But what I've got to do is join these together, and then we should be ready to go. Josiah just had to duck back, going to grab the cover, and hopefully we can get it to put it back on, just get it to work for the minute at least. Yeah, you can see here the grader just does quite a nice job, and this was actually a bit wet still. So this contour here is actually just been touched up. We haven't built that up with the dozers, so you can see it is quite a bit smaller, but the grader, which is just over there, you can actually push a lot of the stuff from the middle here and just sort of just reform it again, so it can carry water. But yeah, we've got every second one is a big bank. And you can just see the grader there touching up a smaller bank. Yeah, that way this will still carry quite a bit of water, but yeah, we've got the capacity to carry a lot of water with those bigger ones. Well guys, that'll be it for this video. Just remember to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll leave you with the sound of the D11.